Hi, baby.
Hey.
It is beautiful today.
Yes, it is.
How's it going?
Good. Other than planting carrots is very laborious. I need one of those, like, now that I'm planting them in the ground, you know, one of those Johnny Haas, or those Haas tool things, you know, you walk behind and you just... But I guess I couldn't, it would be tricky to do the high intensity planting that way, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
It's more for row planting, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so I got a lot of carrots planted before I left, back there behind the onion bed, but I did not get my second round of carrots planted in my tomato bed. So I'm sitting where the tomatoes are going to be planted on both sides.
So tomatoes are on the edge, carrots in the middle?
Yep. Supposedly carrots love tomatoes.
They get along good together?
Yeah, supposedly.
Are your other carrots starting to grow yet?
No, not yet.
No.
Todd did a really good job while I was gone watering them. He would send me little Snapchats and stuff, taking care of all my babies.
If there's no rain scheduled in the forecast, I would water in the morning, and then I'd try to water in the evening too, just to try to make sure I keep the ground moist, because she said the seeds have to stay moist.
Yes. I think I scared them to, like, don't let anything die.
Am I distracting you?
No. Just can't look away while I do it.
You remember when, I think it was last week, we told you guys about planting all of our little pine trees back there? And I told you the story about the 3 little pine trees and I killed one of them. I decided it might live, so I went and planted it out back.
Yeah, maybe you can take them back and take a peek at it.
No.
No? Oh yeah, you said I'm not looking at it for a week.
I keep every day, I go back and check my little trees every single day, and I'm like, you know what? And nothing changes. Like every day. And I'm just like, I'm terrified that they're gonna like die, because I really love trees. And I love growing trees. And I'm worried I'm gonna like go back there and the needles are gonna start turning yellow and they're gonna start to die or something. So I've been checking them every single day. Not as if they start turning yellow, what am I gonna do about it?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do, but so I told myself I'm not gonna check them for at least a week now. So no updates on the baby trees for at least another week.
I think what else is going on in the garden this week? I'll tell you what, I'm planting by the moon phases this year, and it's got me feeling behind on some things. Like I checked my garden schedule like today, like what I should be doing, and I'm like, surely I should have potatoes planted by now. Nope, not until the end of the month. All right, I'm gonna listen to it. But I know now's the time to plant my brassicas. But I have to go buy them, remember, because they all fell over and died.
Oh, the wind blew them over.
Yeah. But I love the excuse to go to the greenhouse. So I will go buy some starts and get those planted. I did notice when I got back from California, my peas are coming up.
And the green stalk planter.
No, in here too.
Oh, in here too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
And
I almost put your other greenhouse thing together while you were gone, but
yeah, I will need that.
it was like so many days.
You know what I'm
was
thinking
rainy.
though, because it's already so warm, I'm not going to need the greenhouse cover itself on it for the brassicas. I'm just going to need the net.
Do I take this one off too and just run the nets on both of them?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to need.
Okay. It'll probably be safer for the wind too.
Yeah. Oh, and we did get the new green stalk, so that's what I'm going to be planting strawberries in this year.
It's the new green stalk leaf planter.
Yeah.
And instead of 5 layers, what is it, 7?
7. Mm-hmm.
So the layers are a little bit
Shallower.
shorter. They're a little shallower, but you have 7 layers now instead of 5. So.
Right. So.
Do you have your soil you need to plant that out?
I don't know if I have enough. I have some. Oh my goodness, guys, though, when I got back, He did such a good job taking care of all my starts. I have to, I think. Again, I'm a beginner. But looking at these tomato plants, I'm thinking I've got to pot them up. Or they're going to start, they're like, I feel like it's a jungle in there.
There's some that are like 6 inches, 7 inches tall.
Yeah, so.
And their little stalks are like
thick.
I mean, like that on some of them.
Yeah. So that's really exciting. So just gardening stuff. I did tell him when I got back, I don't know if it's just from being exhausted from the trip. Like, oh gosh, I'm just not, I don't have that gardening vibe yet. Like, I don't have that excitement, that momentum. Like, it's a struggle to get out here some days and do what I need to do to get it done. But like today, once I got out here and I pulled back the soil, you know, the mulch, and I saw all the earthworms and how healthy my soil looked, I started feeling little pitter patters in my heart. I can't tell you like I was raring to go, but I think that there's seasons in life, you know, where you're really excited.
And you think part of it has to do with, it seems like the beginning of gardening season is always the hard season. This is the most work.
Right.
But I feel like you've gotten a lot of the hard stuff done already. The roost out beds are ready, the onions are planted. And
it's that, and I think it still looks dreary, you know, and it's not come to life yet, so it's not that happy place necessarily yet, and so you're not getting that wow factor after all your hard work. And I would tell you, for me, I talked about this in one of last year's video, this time of year always brings me so much doubt, like when it takes a while for things like my peas.
Yeah.
I was thinking the entire airplane ride home, if I get back and no peas are up yet, did I do it wrong? And as long as I've been growing and I have a great pea harvest, I always doubt myself. And I don't like that feeling of doubt. And a doubt comes a lot of times with just gardening, like, or questioning yourself, especially when you try new methods and new techniques. And, but I was happy to see that they came up. I was like, oh, whew, good.
I think you did an entire video last season about gardeners' doubt.
Yes, I did.
And second guessing yourself, and were those bad seeds, and that's why they're not growing, or am I just not patient enough? And
yeah. And I'll tell you, if I'm the only one that experiences that feeling, I would be surprised. Surely not, because it's too real to me. I would think even, like, does Charles Downing feel that way ever? You know, I don't know, but
I think you're by nature, you're not the most patient person in the world.
No, I'm definitely not. And it's probably I need to be good at something when I do it, and when I'm not good at it, it kind of sets me off. Anyway, that's what I'm out here doing. I just thought I'd talk to you for a little bit while I'm in the garden and let you guys, it's been a while since I've chatted, and just let you know what I'm up to. Probably the next couple days you'll see me potting up the tomatoes again. They won't get planted out till the end of April. So our last frost date is April 28th. So probably the first week of May they'll get planted out. And other things like that. You know what I'm interested in? See this? So obviously that's a volunteer. As I was going through the garden today pulling up, I've got like a dandelion explosion going on in the garden right now. So I went through and pulled a bunch of dandelions. And there's so many volunteers of everything. Squash, cucumbers, zucchini, tomatoes, beets. I mean, you wouldn't believe what I've got.
It's like, did you even harvest your food last year? Or did you leave it all here to rot and reseed itself?
Yeah, exactly. And I thought, so you guys, I talked about this. I'm taking the 7th year of my gardening space off every year. It's just a biblical process. You garden hard, work the land 6 years, let the land rest the 7th year. So that's my plan. And I think that 7th year, what an experiment that's going to be to see what just naturally comes back. Won't that be amazing?
Heck
so
yeah.
that this is year, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This is year 5 working this land. After this year's harvest, I've got one more harvest till we go on vacation.
Vacation.
Yes.
It'll be fun. I was picturing in my head as you were talking about it of like putting like deep litter mulch on everything and letting it just go to sleep for a whole year.
It's just gonna go to sleep and rest and relax and recuperate and re-nourish itself.
There's something else coming up soon too. Oh, you remember that story we did a while back about the critter that was living in our dryer? Remember that?
Yes, I still listen
you
to
obviously
it every day.
do. We figured it out. We know what it is.
I knew what it was day 1.
I know.
Listen to me. Go back and watch that video. I said it was a bird.
Tomorrow we're gonna fix the problem.
Oh, should I not give it away?
No, that's fine.
I said it was a bird. He didn't believe me because he's hard of hearing, and he thought, surely it's a mouse. It's not a bird. It's a bird.
And green stalk planting probably.
Yeah, we got
With those
lots
tomatoes
to do.
or strawberries in
You know
there.
why I'm not looking forward to that one?
Why? Because you hate lifting those
I
things
hate
when they're
lifting
heavy.
them when they're heavy.
I'll do the lifting for you if you plan it around my schedule.
All right.
Put something on my calendar.
Okay. Oh. Hey, have fun this year. I just had a ton of fun getting away and spending time with my daughter and my sister. And I'm like, I came back and I told him, thank you for letting me just be my adventurous self and gallivant around and do what I want to do. Because it is so much joy to me to see new places and have experiences over, like I drive a beat up old vehicle that's rusting out and falling apart. But you better believe I'm going to go have fun when I can. Yeah.
Do you some good?
It was wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. So, have fun where you can, and it doesn't have to be on a jet plane somewhere. It could just be go hike, go camp, go play in the water somewhere.
Not everything has to cost money.
No.
There's a lot of things you can do out there that cost little to nothing.
Yes.
Go outside, go for a walk in the woods.
Yes. Sometimes we'll just go back past our property line and hike the creek back there and see what we find. We call it an adventure. I'm like, okay, see how many crawdads we can find.
Yeah.
All right, guys, the sun's really bright, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
I
back
think
to work.
Everybody's in your way now, aren't they?
yes.
All right. So you guys need to move so she can plant some more. Do you have any plans for dinner?
Oh my gosh.
No? All right. Well, I'm hungry. I'm going to go find something to eat.
All right.
See you guys soon.